Good morning, dear students. So, today we are going to start the new chapter, that is nutrition in plants. In this chapter, we need to discuss mainly these are the 8 topics we need to cover. So, let's see what are they. First of all, we need to see nutrition in plants and the mode of nutrition in plants and autotrophic nutrition and photosynthesis in plants and heterotrophic nutrition, saprophytic nutrition, symbiosis, and finally replenishment of nutrients into soil. These are the 8 topics we need to study in this chapter. Okay. Okay, students, so let's have an introduction on this chapter. So, first of all, I would like to ask you a question, and that is, what are the basic things that distinguishes living things from non-living things? Do you know what are the basic things that distinguishes living things from non-living things? We know that in our surroundings there are mainly 2 types of categories of things are there. One is living things and the other side will be definitely that is non-living things. What are the things? These two are different, or on the basis of what things we can distinguish as living things from non-living things. Do you know? Yes, listen here. Consider some of the living things and we can consider some of the non-living things. Here we have a chair, and a table, and bell, and we have the child. These are all non-living things. And consider here elephant, the human beings, and the plants, birds. These are all living things and these are all non-living things. Okay. So what is the basic difference between them? Is there anything? So anything that is living inside their body, anything that is living, that means in this section, anything that is living inside their body, a basic process is working. A basic process is working in the living organism. But in the case of non-living things, there is no any basic processes inside their body. So what do you mean by this basic process? So consider one of the living thing from this, that is elephant. So elephant need food, isn't it? Suppose you are stop giving food to elephant, what will happen? Later this elephant becomes ill, or it can be weak, or probably later it may die, isn't it? Isn't it? So in another side we have non-living components are there. So consider one of the non-living thing, that is chair. So the chair, does they need do they need food? Chair need food? No. Chair need no food and no oxygen and no water, isn't it? They no need food, they no need oxygen, they no need water. It is not essential for their survival, isn't it? So there is no any basic processes takes place inside the non-living things, but here we can say there are definitely basic processes are there inside the living organisms, like everything. Every living organisms inside there is basic process. Clear? So these basic processes can be known as life process. This basic process are called the life process. We studied inside every living organism there is a basic process takes place. So that is life processes. Okay. So we can list out some of the life processes here. One is nutrition, and similarly another one is respiration, and the third one is transportation, and the fourth one is control and coordination, and the fifth one is reproduction, and the sixth one is excretion. These are the different life processes. That means these all processes are takes place inside the body of every living organism. These are the processes are not taking place inside the non-living organism. These processes takes place only inside the living organism. So this is the one of the difference that distinguishes living organism from non-living organism. That what life processes. So what is life processes? All the process that takes place inside the body of every living organism. Clear? So you should have a clear idea about all this. So what is nutrition? Nutrition is something related to food, or how do we take food. That is the life process nutrition deal with. And respiration. What do you mean by respiration? For doing everything, what do we need? We need energy, isn't it? For getting this energy, we are having food, isn't it? So what is respiration? This conversion of food into energy, that is called respiration. And transportation. What is transportation? Carrying substances from a place to another, that is transportation. And what do you mean by control and coordination? Suppose you are here standing in a forest, and suddenly there is a tiger in front of you. So what will happen? Definitely you will run away, isn't it? So suppose you are seeing an ice cream, so what will happen? Start watering, isn't it? So these are all instant actions. So it is controlled by control and coordination. Clear? And what is reproduction? Reproduction means giving birth. Giving birth living ones. Clear? And finally excretion. What is excretion? Removal of wastes. Clear? So these are the different life processes exist in a living organism. Understand? I think you have a clear idea about all these life process, but we no need to discuss about all these life process in this chapter. We need to study only about the nutrition, that is not in animals, nutrition in plants we need to discuss in this chapter. Clear, students? That we will see in the next class onwards. Thank you.